then we have Old Navy here. This one's an interesting one. I don't know if this is an MMS message because it's more than 160 characters, or it's a concatenated, I know that's a crazy word, SMS message. So the concatenated, and I had to look up how to say this, is a SMS message that essentially is formed as one message, one big message on the software, then broken up by the software after the send, and then reassembled on the phone, and then only displayed to the consumer once all of the pieces have been put back together. That's how you can do a 500, 750 character SMS message if it is that. Or it could just be an MMS message. My thing, if it's an MMS message and you just want to send a lot of characters, throw in an image, a GIF, a video. Why not? It's just going to make the message look better. So this is a huge message. Good use of line breaks here. I would do another line break under multi-packs this way, details and exclusions, just because, details and exclusions is definitely not as important as having them click the link. Now, that link looks like a tracking link, so they're tracking, who's clicking on them. And then they have their little disclosure: masks are not medical grade and not for kids under 3. And then they put the stop to end. I think the stop to end, that doesn't make any sense from a consumer standpoint. It makes sense for me. I get it. I think people in SMS marketing, they get it. But if you really think about that, what am I supposed to do with that if I want to opt out? I love being as clear as possible, especially if this is an MMS or a long SMS message. Why not just include reply stop to end? Now, you can say reply stop and then the number 2 to end, or you can spell out to. I don't think that matters, but I think you got to give instruction to the consumer on how to actually opt out, not just stop to end. I don't think that makes much sense for most consumers, and it might just even create confusion, or worse is that the brand is trying to kind of mislead or try to dupe the customer to not opt out. That's very bad. So just some advice there, but I love the length of the message. I see a lot of brands, they'll send pretty much like this message. They'll send the same length of message every single message. You don't want to do that. You want to have small messages, big messages with GIFs, small messages with images. You want to try to mix it up every single time, because if you send the same message, the same kind of format, it almost looks like you're sending the same thing every single time. So just some advice. If you're sending a lot of messages, make sure they're varied all of the time. Big, small, GIF, MMS, long SMS. Just vary it up as much as you can.